The game of the week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, the home energy specialist. Ramonto's Brick Oven Pizza in Claremont, always fresh. Kasasa, free checking that pays. Now available at Claremont Savings Bank. And Echo Communications for all your printing needs. And LaValle Building Supplies for home improvement and construction from concept to completion.
Welcome back. YCN Game of the Week. Start of the second half here in Langdon, New Hampshire, where the Wildcats of Fall Mountain lead the Hillsboro-Derring Hillcats 39-11. And it'll be Wildcat ball to start the second half. Nice shot. An offensive rebound, another offensive rebound, put back, no good. Ball on the floor, it's loose, and it's going to be tied up. It'll go to the Hillcats of Hillsboro-Derring.
Nice job by Faith Grimes in the paint, never giving up on the play. Fall Mountain did get a number of offensive rebounds, but she kept with it, earned the turnover. Now her team has possession.
And here's where the Hillcats would like to start this second half off on a positive note, making a nice defensive stop, but then they turn it over on their own side, and they'll go back to work, set up their defense. Ball goes inside to Almond. She puts it up, but they said she was out of bounds. So another turnover, goes back to Hillsboro-Derring.
The YCN Game of the Week and Saturday YCN Live College Game Day is brought to you by H.R. Clough, the home energy specialist, LaValle Building Supply, and Kasasa, free checking at Claremont Savings Bank. Thank them for making this coverage possible.
So a little miscommunication there on the Hillsboro-Derring side, and throwing the ball away wildly. It'll be a turnover, so a little bit of a different start to this quarter as we've seen in the first two, with some sloppy play on both sides. The jump shot is up and good. Dana Dearborn from just inside the three-point line. And the first points of the quarter, 41-11, Fall Mountain with the lead. Bounce pass intercepted by Almond. She's going to take it all alone, all by herself. Throws the layup a little hard off the glass. No good, but tipped out of bounds. Looked like maybe Melissa Veach tipped it out, so it'll stay with the Fall Mountain Wildcats. Shot up and no good. Bushway. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide here on the call tonight. Fall Mountain leading 41-11 in the opening home game for the Wildcats. They were on the road. They beat Campbell in their first game of the season, 66-35. So clearly this team is a dominant force in the early going, and a nice rebound there by Almond. She throws it up ahead, and it's a little too far. Dearborn couldn't catch up to it. Turnover goes back to the Hillcats.
Stay tuned at the end of our telecast for the H.R. Clough Kearsarge Heating turning up the Heat Player of the Game, when we'll pick the top performer in tonight's matchup.
Tightly guarded on the perimeter. Fall Mountain not letting the Hillcats get any penetration, making them swing the ball back around, but give credit to the Hillcats, not forcing anything, but tipped away there. And the turnover on that one, Dearborn is up, no good. Rebound inside, Ella Stewart, it's good with the putback. Fall Mountain now leading 43-11.
Yeah, nice job by Stewart following the missed layup. A lot of players on fast breaks just assume their teammates are going to make the layup, but she followed it in. Was there for the rebound. Offensive rebound, nice job.
We've got a foul on the court. We'll step aside. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week. Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide.
Our replays are brought to you by Kasasa, a catchy word for earning cash. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Claremont Savings Bank. Qualifications and rules apply. See them for details. Member FDIC.
A little bit of a scrum there for the rebound, and the Hillcats come away with it. If they can get their offense going, have yet to score a basket in this second half. Fall Mountain extending their lead to 32 points. And a travel there by the Hillcats. Turns it over, and Fall Mountain will take over possession. 4:45 to go, leading 43-11.
Yeah, kind of a mixed third quarter for the Hillcats. They've only allowed Fall Mountain to score 4 points, and we're just about 4 minutes into this third quarter, but they haven't scored yet themselves, so good defense, not so good offense.
Nice offensive rebound there by Ella Stewart, and she gets the put back in the paint. So Ella Stewart having a great night. Sophomore guard, and she plays forward. She's been making her presence known with many offensive rebounds and putbacks. Shots up, and it's going to be tipped and almost saved by the Hillcats. We'll have a substitution, and we'll step aside. Quick commercial break. We'll come right back. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week. Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide, where the Fall Mountain Wildcats lead 45-11 over the Hillcats of Hillsboro-Derring.
Tune in to YCN Live College Sports every week. On Friday at 9 p.m., YCN features some college hockey, Minnesota Duluth at Denver. On Saturday, we have basketball, UNC Wilmington at St. Bonaventure at 6 p.m., and VCN at Dominion at 8 p.m.
Hannah Grimes in on the rebound, and she'll get it with the possession arrow favoring Hillsboro-Derring. As Fall Mountain leads 45-11. I was told that if it's a 35-point lead, we will have running clock, so just a point shy of that with just about 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. And the Hillcats still looking for their first points of the half. Tipped away by DiBernardo. And it looks like possession will be awarded to the Hillcats, and then the foul by DiBernardo. First foul of the half for either side. So not a lot of points in this half, and also not a lot of fouls, so some good defense being played. Now 2 consecutive fouls by DiBernardo. But other than those 2 quick fouls, a defensive battle in the second half. Andrew, quite the different scene than we saw in that first half.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of fouls, a lot of scoring, some sloppy plays from the Hillcats. Definitely a different quarter.
Up and good is Craig, Chrisabella Craig, with the pass with her back to the basket, right on the block, turns and makes the jumper. No problem. She's had a nice job. Done a nice job scoring inside today. Hillcats swing it over to Hurd, who puts it up. No, that's Grimes, excuse me. Hannah Grimes puts it up there from close range, gets the basket, and the Hillcats score their first points of the quarter. Shot up, no good, and there's Hannah Grimes again on the rebound. She's had a nice presence underneath the hoop on both sides. Really maybe one of the outstanding players for this Hillcat team. And we'll have a jump ball there. It'll go to Fall Mountain.
Stay tuned at the end of today's game for the Ramontos Brick Oven Pizza Play Pick of the Game. Ramontos Pizza, always fresh.
We'll get a foul call on Hillsboro-Derring before the shot, I believe the ref called, so that'll stay Fall Mountain basketball. They'll inbound underneath their own hoop. It looks like number 21, Alexis Parker, will be inbounding. She gets it into Stoddard. Craig not able to handle the pass inside, and it's tied up by, once again, Hannah Grimes in on the tie-up, and it'll go back to the Hillcats.
Nice job by Hannah Grimes so far. I believe she scored a total of 5 points. She didn't start the game, came off the bench. She's looked good so far in this third quarter.
Clow gets it to Grimes, who tries to get it into Veach. Tipped away, but Grimes smartly gets it back, gets it across court to Hurd, who fires. No good, and a rebound Stoddard. Turnover goes back to the Hillcats. Hurd is blocked by Craig, but it stays Hillcat basketball. No foul call on that one. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go to the Hillcats, but it looked like Veach was hit pretty hard and fell down on that one.
Yeah, a lot of contact, but I guess the ref thought it was clean enough, and no call.
So Veach inbounds to Grimes underneath the hoop. She'll cross it over to Clow. Has a little trouble handling it. Veach over to Rodier. Nicely done there by Grady. Gets open and gets the shot off. No good, but the rebound. Grimes, it'll stay Red basketball when we come back. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week. Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Inbound there by the Hillcats, and Hannah Grimes going to the line of scrimmage. She'll shoot two.
Our next YCN High School Game of the Week will feature the Lady Cougars of Kearsarge traveling to Stevens. The Winter Game of the Week premieres at 7:30 p.m. on Wednesday nights.
So Hannah Grimes at the line, shooting her first of two. First one's up, no good. Bounces off the back iron. All Mountain leading this one 47-13, 1:10 to go in the third quarter. Second is up and good. All Mountain pushing the pace here, getting it up the court. Three passes and just like that, Amber Beliveau with the basket. They look like the Golden State Warriors right there. Two passes and boom, they have it.
Yeah, a lot of really good passing so far in this game, especially in the first half, but right there, it's just really how this team plays, this Fall Mountain team, creating a lot of good quality scoring opportunities.
So there's going to be an offensive foul this time on Melissa Veach. Again with that pick, she gets a little bit of position, but not quite enough, and throws the shoulder in there. Offensive foul and turnover. Ball goes to Fall Mountain. See if Fall Mountain just holds here for the final shot. 35 seconds to go. They lead by 35. Nice defense there by the Hillcats. Number 23, Nicole Mooney, with the takeaway.
Yeah, very nice job by Mooney denying the pass down in the paint.
Hillcats passing along the perimeter, trying to find an open shot, and they do have a look. Grady goes a little wide off the side of the backboard. It'll be out of bounds to the Wildcats. 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And that foul is going to be on Veach. 7 seconds to go. Fall Mountain will inbound.
Not too sure why the Wildcats would roll the ball in. Usually the team that needs to score and use time on the clock would do that, but I guess they're trying to mix things up a little bit.
So it will be Hillcat basketball with 5 seconds to go. One final chance here in the third quarter to try and get some points. And that's going to stall out, but before the quarter ends, we do have a whistle with 0.2 seconds left on the clock. No time left for a shot, so the Hillcats will just have to inbound the ball. So that's going to do it for the third quarter, with the Fall Mountain Wildcats leading 49-14 over the Hillsboro-Derring Hillcats. We'll take a quick commercial break and be right back. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.